Now, John, you did something remarkable with your employees. You actually went out and did a survey for all your employees and asked them a simple question. What do you want for the future of Canada? Would you share the results and how you've been a leader in educating your employees of the importance about thinking of the future of Canada?
Thanks, Jocelyn. Yeah, I mean, it starts with the fact that any leader, I believe, should spend as much time listening as they do talking. And unfortunately, sometimes we don't do that, but we should always do it. It's a very unusual world right now. So when I ask people, what is their dream? We analyzed their results from two perspectives. The first perspective was, what were the most common words used? So the three most common words in order of frequency were freedom, opportunity, and equality. But I'm going to read a couple of them to you because the way they said it, I thought was exceptional. A few phrases extracted from those documents. A country that stands firm in the principles of the Charter of Rights and is applied to all Canadians, where we can all focus on the central things in life: family, faith, vocation, and community, with the freedom to make our own decisions, little interference from the government, and a reasoned, open debate about when that interference is required. Or conversion of Canadian resources into saleable goods. We need to do this with sustainability in mind and protect the health of the planet for future generations. This will create jobs and better prosperity for all. I thought these were incredible responses.
Yeah, incredibly powerful to hear what's on the minds of Canadians. So, John, this is the part of the show that every week I ask my guests, if you were a politician, what three things you would do to grow jobs in the economy. So, John, you're now on the hot seat. You're a politician in Canada. What are you going to do?
Please, I am not a politician, but I'll go on and answer the question anyways. Well, I think the first thing in business you learn is to play from a position of strength. And listening to the voice of the Husky team, I think the responsible use and management of Canada's resources is the foundation of future success. I am not a believer that currency or bits and bytes will, in the end, in the future, be where value is created. Value is created in the trade of goods that are in short supply and are highly valuable. If we can extract our resources responsibly, environmentally friendly, if we can lead in encouraging investment in technologies to convert, like what Husky does, recover like Husky does, and reuse those, we can set an example that says we are the most resource-rich country in the world per capita, and we use that responsibly and have answers. And I think if you do that, quite frankly, our children and our children's future will be bright.
Good stuff. So John, you asked your employees what was what did they want for the future of Canada? So I'm going to ask you the same thing. What does John Galt want for the future of Canada?
The same everybody wants. I want love. I want freedom. I want happiness. I want to ensure that my kids have an opportunity to realize their full potential. I want them to have opportunities to grow and prosper and pursue their dreams in any other way. And I believe in the original vision of Canada, that we can all be different. We can come from different places and different backgrounds. But while we appreciate our differences and grant us the freedom to pursue them, we have a binding that holds us together. And I think that's my dream for Canada, is to continue to be that brilliant combination of freedom and unity that I think is missing today.
All very important points, and we just have about a minute left, so I have one more question. So I'd like to ask you, what keeps you up at night, John?
All the other stuff. The fact that we don't necessarily, probably the biggest thing that keeps me up tonight, Jocelyn, is that we're dividing ourselves. We will no time in the history have our society, when divided, prospered, or that the prosperity was sustainable. Every time we've united around a common cause that benefits us all, economies have grown, peace has come. And so my biggest worries today is the disruption in the world and the amount of division, rather than the focus on uniting and being positive about the future. I've never been brighter about the future of Canada or Husky. And I think it's time for inspirational messages instead of messages that focus around fear.